It was back down to Italy again for round 5 of the championship in a circuit entirely new to the formula, Imola. On pole position was Ivan Capelli, the joint championship leader in Genoa Racing's March. He was obviously hoping to repeat the success he had at Vallelunga. Beside him was Pierluigi Martini in a brand new Ralt RT20. The former Formula One driver putting it on the front row of the grid. Third quickest was Michel Ferte in one of Oreca's marches, and fourth quickest was his teammate Pierre-Henri Raffanel. Fifth and sixth were Mauricio Gugelmin and Philippe Alliot, Alliot in the third Oreca march. The 26 cars were covered by 2.45 seconds, and Marco Lucinelli qualified for his first ever car race in a Works Lola. Martini got away superbly to lead the field up towards the first corner. Ivan Capelli slotting in behind him, and then Michel Ferte, Philippe Alliot and John Nielsen going through. Martini still led down into the Acqua Minerale chicane, but Capelli was being challenged by Michel Ferte. Further back, Jeff McPherson found Eliseo Salazar using the piece of road that he wanted. Fortunately, neither driver was injured. At the head of the field, Martini led from Michel Ferte, Ivan Capelli, right behind him. Behind them came Alliot, Nielsen, Raffanel. Pierre Chauvet and Thomas Kaiser had it coming together, and Russell Spence was also missing. Martini extended his lead from Michel Ferte and Ivan Capelli. Kathy Muller was also out, but she'd left her handbag in the car. Martini still with the lead over Michel Ferte, Ivan Capelli, Philippe Alliot and John Nielsen. Pirro had already gone out with engine trouble. John Nielsen in 5th place in the Ralt Honda was trying hard to get on terms with the Cosworth-engined cars, particularly Martini at the head of the field. Behind Nielsen was Pierre-Henri Raffanel, but he was to pit when he had a flat tyre. Later it was diagnosed as being caused by a loose wheel spacer. Behind Martini, Michel Ferte, Ivan Capelli, Philippe Alliot and Nielsen all soon closed up, and the battle was intense for second place. And as Alliot closed on Capelli, Martini pulled away. But Alliot got himself up into second place ahead of Capelli. Michel Ferte and John Nielsen were disputing 4th place. But Alliot's second place didn't last long. Going into one of the chicanes, he forgot to pump his brakes and just slid off. So Capelli was up into second place again. Michel Ferte was behind him, and then John Nielsen. Nielsen got right up behind Michel Ferte, but Ferte suddenly slowed and Nielsen hit the back of the march, losing a front wheel and disappearing out of sight in a 3-wheeler sledge. So Martini was out on his own, and Capelli now relieved of any pressure. Here's the action replay. Michel Ferte slows with what he thinks is a puncture, and Nielsen just goes into the back of him. Michel Ferte was able to get round to the pits for a new tyre, but Nielsen was out. In the closing stages, Capelli began to close on Martini. The Ralt Honda driver was having a problem with the front suspension, which was holding him up and allowing Capelli to catch him. But Martini held on to win by just 0.8 seconds, with Capelli in second place. Third was Alain Ferte. Fourth, Gabriele Tarquini. Fifth, Luis Sala in the points again. And sixth, Franco Farini scoring his first points. So as winner number 5 struggled with his champagne cork, the former Formula One driver could reflect that with the right material, he was most certainly a winner. Capelli's second place put him into a 6-point lead in the championship, ahead of non-finisher Pirro. Fabro was still third in the series.